Hi, Kayla. My question is that since you have this idea to increase fundraising, which is great, in order to lower member dues, how do you plan to schedule fundraising so it's spaced out enough so that we're not constantly asking people to, fund Troy Fi, especially since we want to decrease the financial burden of Troy Fi for our members?
I think we have so much programming that obviously it's going to be difficult to balance like outward like advertisement with like inward advertisement. But I think when we're focusing on like GMs, it would be a good like general meetings. It would be a good opportunity to do fundraising opportunities throughout campus instead of like within Troy Fi. And then when we're focusing on more outward meetings, then we could focus on internal fundraising. If that makes sense.
Thank you, Kayla. Does anyone else have any more questions for Kayla P?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So TP's always been sitting on a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any plan like thousands? Do you have any plans to do anything with that money, or basically just what are your aims? Do you see as that is kind of like a safety cushion for future events, or do you see yourself throwing big extravaganzas?
Mm-hmm. Well, my goal, I guess, would be not to lose that on bad investments, number one. But I do think that a good investment would be in our members. If that, that answers your question. So I think having programming and focusing on programming and allocating funds to programming that would benefit our members would be obviously beneficial, especially because we've grown so much. I think that we can allocate some funds to socializing efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kayla P. Thank you, Jaden. All right. Does anyone else have any more questions for Kayla P?
I can ask. Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
So my question is, obviously we didn't have an in-person PACN this semester, the full-blown one. How much will you be collaborating with PACN in order to like figure out the finances of PACN in person again, since we weren't able to really fully see that this year happen? And do you have any plans on just finances of PACN in general, making it smoother and fundraising the necessary amounts?
I think this is really good with my experience as PACN director. I think the problem with funding PACN this semester is that our fundraising information wasn't spread. It wasn't like disseminated very early. We kind of focused a lot of our fundraising efforts, like our external fundraising efforts, towards like the month before PACN, which made it really difficult for us to like create the strong relationships with these businesses, which could have been like a really good opportunity for funding PACN. So I think that that's one of the main things that I would focus on next year, just getting that sponsorship packet out earlier, because that's where we lost a lot of opportunities, I think, this year.